Everyone says they feel like they're on an island. BCBAs feel like they're on an island, but by you sharing stuff here, we'll bleep out some of my F words. We'll bleep out any names of kids, but just be yourself and talk about real friggin' issues like you are, supervisor issues, anything goes. But we feel that people can learn from the shit. And usually there's one BCBA in a whole district or one in a giant company, like there'll be one in charge of like 100 people. They feel like they're on an island, and people are now tuning into the YouTube channel and they're saying, I don't feel like I'm on an island now because I heard a solution to it that you guys spoke about.
When I was a newer BCBA and I was gung-ho, by the book, sensory integration therapy, we don't do that. There was a IEP meeting, and the OT had introduced the sensory integration diet, and she wanted us to implement it into the students' behavior plan. And I just said, you know what, we're not going to do sensory integration therapy because there is no empirically validated research that states that it's efficacy. And it's really
in a team meeting, right?
In a team meeting, in the IEP meeting, I said this in front of the parents. I said this in front of the OT. The principal was there, and I was just.
I mean, he's right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but it wasn't the right approach.
Because what people might call something might totally, we don't agree with the principles. It's not validated empirically. However, they end up using it. If it produces a good outcome, that's all we care about.
Let's say you're one of the BCs and you came to observe the RBT during one of your scheduled sessions with a learner. And then the RBT, the learner, the parents starts wishing you a happy birthday. And then they unexpectedly added this kind of like greeting with a song. So they sang the whole happy birthday thing. So after you express your appreciation for the birthday greeting, the parent hands you a birthday card with a $10 Wawa gift card.
Like if Josh got $100 or a gift card, if it could be used on their son or daughter, that they can knock hurt feelings and say, since I'm ethically not bound to this, but are you cool with it being used to take to blah blah blah?
A physical gift is more hard to decline.
Yeah.
Because I've done the gift card thing, and I said, I had a grandmother cry on me when I said I couldn't take it. It was like my first home case ever, and I was like, oh my god, what am I supposed to do? And I turned it into, it was a Wawa gift card actually. I was like, we can buy reinforcers for this because we were using edibles, and she was like, oh my gosh, you're so sweet. And I was like, then I'm thinking, can I even do that? Is that ethical? I don't even know. I'm still taking it and using that much. I was crazy.
We know what's right, but ultimately, we want to do what's best for the learner.
Right.
And I think that you don't want to get so caught up on following the code and oh no, I can't accept this, and I 1.1 says do this, when the learner's going to suffer, or we know inside. Sometimes, I don't know, you got to be ethical, but you also have to go with your gut.
I've taken things that were made for me, and we set up a little area where that went, and it's cool, now next time we can add to that because we're working on this skill, and then you can take a picture, and that way I can remember it, and whatever the case. I just feel like there are ways to kind of go around and navigate those. Not that it's a bad idea to take something that's made, but then you take something that's made, you put it into collage, and you bring it back to them, and you say hey, listen, this is all of the artwork that your child has done, and look at the progression.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because we're having such an impact on people through the YouTube channel, and the trend's going up on watch time very rapidly. Subscriptions are slowly going up, but watch time is going up rapidly. I want to challenge you, and because Tyler and Raph are doing awesome editing, I just want to keep changing the world with behavioral science, plus I have a big ego. So if you take those two things together, it's the perfect storm to keep changing the world in terms of embedding behavioral science into the common world. I want people to watch it and use that to change those big areas like government and industry and education and society. There's no amount of money that can pay for me wanting to see the world change in certain areas. Like I said, people are offering millions of dollars to me personally to sell the company, and I don't give a about it. I just don't want it. I don't want it. I just want to see that behavioral science can influence these areas.